Greetings, gang. Happy Friday. I hope you guys are doing well. Hope you've been taking good care of yourselves. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Keep it real. I wasn't even looking at the names, but shout out to all my moderators, everybody that's here. I appreciate you guys. All right, so let's just jump straight in. I've been picking up on this energy for years, and I've been telling y'all about it that Spirit was gonna get tired of people utilizing them for their jealousy, their coveting energy, their spitefulness, their unwarranted negative energy sent to other people. We are in that time right now. Okay, so and it's gonna last about 6 months. Okay, so if you know you on that side where you just fucking with somebody just because you on a power trip, or they didn't do something you said, or you got some underlying fear due to what you did to somebody else that now that's coming on to you. Spirit not playing with y'all right now, with nobody. Okay, shit ain't even playing with me. I'm telling you right now, Spirit is really in an uproar, because Spirit is a beautiful entity that has been used for other people's selfish reasons, spiteful reasons, lack of emotional intelligence, lack of emotional control, lack of confrontation solving skills, conflict solving skills, lack of healthy, reasonable communication. And instead of people digging deep, people are projecting and attacking others. Okay? You can go back years in my videos where I was telling y'all, like, all right, Spirit about to get tired of people. Spirit about to get tired of people. And a lot of people think they're stronger than Spirit. People think they're stronger than God. And a lot of bullshit is unraveling right now. You're going to see a lot of the motherfuckers that set up and spiritually attacked you, or set up in a lower aspect of their ego, projecting outwardly onto motherfuckers. You're going to start to see them online or in your waking life, walking life, talking about how everybody against them, this, that, and the third. But it's all because of other shit. Bottom of the deck is the Judgment and the Upright. This is Spirit's energy. The benevolent spirits. This is the benevolent spirits energy, Judgment and the Upright. So Spirit is blowing the trumpet on a lot of shit. Ace of Wands in reverse. A lot of people are about to be stripped from their powers because they used it to harm instead of to help and to heal. But let's get a good shuffle. You know, it's a lot of motherfuckers out here right now that are doing things because they are tapped into strict trickster spirits. These trickster spirits are making them paranoid, making them think that everybody against them, everybody want what they have. When in actuality, that trickster spirit is playing on that person's insecurities and playing on what they're coveting against others, and shining a mirror at them, and they are so afraid of their own reflection that they project and deflect. And that's what's going on right now. Now, if you know you ain't fucking with nobody, you know how to accept rejection, you know how to let things go, then I ain't talking to you. I'm talking about the motherfuckers that's out here not having spiritual IQ, EQ, whatever you want to call it, spiritual intelligence, not being strong spirits. They have been flying under the radar for a long time. Just bothering people. Okay? We have spirit, please. All right, let's see here. Hangman in reverse. See, a lot of people are waking up, and you know what I mean by when I say waking up. A lot of people have come to the realization of a lot of things that's going on around them. They are no longer in hangman mode. They're no longer stuck. A lot of people their minds are being freed up. Two of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So a lot of you guys could have been in some type of fucking sleeper spells, mental warfare. Yeah, with the Two of Swords in the upright and the Sun in reverse. Bottom of the deck, 10 of Swords in the upright. Yep. A lot of you guys could have been in more mental warfare. You want to make sure you're not putting yourself in mental warfare, because a lot of people place themselves in that. With the Hangman in reverse, added that spiritual and mental warfare. A lot of people put themselves under that, worrying about who they ain't with no more, who they ain't friends with no more, what somebody could be doing, A, B, and C. Like all these things, people have been putting themselves in this position, not to think outside of the box, not to have critical thinking skills. Those are the motherfuckers that you're going to see that's going to stay in chaos with people all the time, conflict with people all the time, confrontation, competition with people all the time, because they ain't thinking clearly with the Sun in reverse and the Two of Swords. They not thinking clearly. They looking outward to find an enemy, but the enemy is within. Every new week is going to be a new enemy for these people. They're going to be spending thousands and thousands of dollars on supplies and or some shit just to work against people, when with the 10 of Swords here, they don't even have to be in this position. They don't even have to be in that mindset. But with the 8 of Cups in reverse and the 10 of Swords in the upright, this is someone who's choosing. Okay, they're making an emotional, irrational decision with the 8 of Cups in reverse to stay in an energy of betrayal and conflict. This is all they're going to be able to see, because their heart is hardened. 4 of Pentacles, this is all they want to hold on to. With the World in reverse, they want to hold on to old shit. You got some motherfuckers mad at you right now from shit that happened 10 years ago. With the Two of Swords and the Sun in reverse, it was all a miscommunication on their part, a misunderstanding on their part. But with the 9 of Swords in the upright position and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, this is what the enemy is choosing to stay in. They just gonna keep replaying how they felt slighted, how they didn't feel seen, how they didn't get enough attention with the Sun in reverse, how everybody against them. 9 of Swords, 2 of Swords. This is 10 Swords again. 11 Swords. So it's like somebody is making a conscious decision to stay in the energy of betrayal, whether it be betraying others or some unclarified betrayal that they have envisioned in their minds. And you got to understand, with this 8 of Cups in reverse here, this is a knee-jerk emotional reaction someone is having. They're not thinking clearly. So everything is going to be a slight to them. And you can't be around these types of people if you're trying to elevate and get out of some fucking slump you in. You can't. Because they going to find a problem with you trying not to be in a slump. They going to find a way. They going to find a way with the 2 of Swords and the Sun in reverse. They going to find a way to cast shadow and stone at you, just because you in this energy of the Strength in the upright, with the Empress in the upright, Star in the upright, just because you trying to heal and make better decisions. See, what I be telling y'all, a lot of motherfuckers come into your life on a chapter where you done learned a lot of lessons. And now you know how to heal. You know how to be stronger with the strength and the Empress. You know areas in your life where you shine, areas in your life where growth is taking place. And a lot of motherfuckers will come into your life at that stage and try to project onto you something that you used to be in. If you used to be a people pleaser, you finding a lot of motherfuckers right now that's mad at you for no longer being a people pleaser. Maybe they was observing from afar of how you may still come off as a people pleaser, but you not in that energy. And if you were a people pleaser to people amongst you, now they mad that you not going out of your way to stroke their ego, to trauma bond with them, to drama bond with them, to make them feel like you have to put parts of your life on hold so that they can feel comfortable around you. Bottom of the deck, you have the King of Pentacles in the upright position. Your main goal is stability and having your legacy and getting your esoteric house in order. That's your main goal. But the problem is, court card energy, you have people around you hidden in the shadows that are in this moon energy with the Five of Pentacles. So you may have people that's like, yeah, get it, blah, blah, blah. But inside the moon, they're afraid of being left out. They're afraid of not having enough. They're afraid of you having something they don't, or you being around people who don't compare to them. Like, you dealing with some people who got a shadow energy of lack. And no matter what you do, because the Empress and the King of Pentacles, this is the energy of like, if I got it, you got it. I'm going to share with you. I'm going to give to you. I'm going to nurture you. Whatever. But you got to fucking respect the fact that it's not your job to mother adults unless you shat them out your damn womb. It's not your job. You have people around you with this moon and this Five of Pentacles who are so stuck in a lack mindset that bottom of the deck, Knight of Swords in reverse, they'd rather attack you, attack your finances. Seven of Pentacles and the Six of Wands in the upright, they rather attack things that you built before they knew you. They rather attack things that you built by yourself. They rather attack you when you done already came out of some type of spiritual warfare as the Six of Wands. You've already made it to a certain point in your journey. And you got Johnny come latelys, Knight of Swords in reverse, that are rushing in very impulsively, all after the fact, all not having done any critical thinking work process with you, and they're rushing in to cause some conflict. The Knight of Swords in reverse is just mess. The Knight of Swords in reverse is someone who will create a problem for you, hoping that you will rush into them for some type of savior. They got a savior complex. They got some type of authority complex. This is someone who will watch you from afar and feel like it's their job to step in your life and humble you, because their moon energy, what they think is hidden, is them feeling lack. They're not going to do the work like you. Seven of Pentacles, Six of Wands. They're not going to do the work like you to get where you are. No, they're going to attack you in the shadows with the Five of Pentacles and the moon to try to disrupt your flow, to try to disrupt your abundance, to try to disrupt the things that you have worked on before these motherfuckers even came along. And don't get it twisted, because people will be like, yo, I've been watching your growth. I've been watching it. Yeah, you've been watching, but they ain't been participating. Don't give a fuck when a person tell you what they've been watching you do. Seven of Pentacles, there's only one person in this card plowing and reaping the benefits. Six of Wands, it's like your success is from hard work. So you could be reaping the things that you deserve, and you're going to have these shadow motherfuckers here with the moon, Five of Pentacles, Knight of Swords in reverse, that feel like it's their duty. They have obligated themselves to try to bring some lack into your life for something that doesn't even belong to them. Not an ounce of it belongs to them. You have the Magician in the upright position with the Ace of Swords in the upright position. This is shit you have worked on. This is stuff that you have manifested in your life. Ace of Swords in the upright. This is true and rightfully so. Somebody don't want to, like, you gotta, this Five of Swords, like somebody around you is just like, they only competition is you. The only way they'll feel successful is to beat you, but they still not gonna, it's gonna be somebody else that they gonna have to conquer too. Bottom of the deck, you have the Tower in reverse. A lot of shit, I'm telling you, it has been exposed, has come to the surface. The Lovers in reverse. You could have been sleeping with the enemy, buddy, keying with the enemy. All of these foundations have broken down. The only people upset with you right now are the people who was on the fucked up end of this foundation. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. People that could have built with you, been with you, standing firm next to you, but chose to come up against you as a secret enemy with the Five of Swords and the Moon. Spirit says with the Five of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles in reverse, these are people who paid to disrupt things in your life, whether they paid others or paid themselves in some type of unhealthy energetic exchange with the Five of Swords. Let's clarify. And you have these I like to call them spiritual narcissists that run around meddling in everybody's energy, thinking it's their job to play God in other people's lives just because they didn't get some type of reaction, Tower in reverse, Lovers in reverse, that they wanted from you. Something that could have connected them to you, tied them to you. Oh, you're not going to let me tie into you through fake, false love, Lovers in reverse, fake charm? Well, I'm going to tie into you by trauma and creating hiccups in your life. And I'm going to play the victim in whatever chaos that I subscribe for you. That's what they're saying. These is motherfuckers in your family with the 10 of Pentacles in reverse and with the world in reverse. These is people on the internet, okay? You would be surprised how many people on the internet are uptight and upset about other people's journey just because they sharing parts of it on a reel or on a photo. Or you say something they feel ain't in alignment with their spirit, they want to attack. You'd be surprised. But don't nobody want to talk about that. Everybody want to act like, oh no, nobody wouldn't do that. Don't play with me. I know what people will do. I've seen what people will do. The world in reverse, these are strangers, okay? These are strangers on the internet who just fixate on your energy and decide it's their job to be your tower. But the Tower is in reverse with the Lovers in reverse. So Spirit is like, this ain't even your job to be their tower. I didn't ordain you to be somebody's tower. Nosy motherfuckers. Monitoring spirits is what they are. Spirit, let's clarify, please. Ooh, excuse me. All right. The Two of Cups in reverse with the Two of Swords in reverse from the After Tarot. These are people you had no choice but to cut connection to. I'm hearing an energy of these are people you really liked. Like, oh man, I really like them. I feel like we get on pretty well. Like, but no, they have a lot of brokenness inside of them with the Two of Cups in reverse. These are people that fell into your life right after falling out of somebody else's. Okay, so they come in with a transference of emotion. a transference of energy that you had no participation in. Now they holding you accountable for every fucking thing that fell apart in their life before they got to you. See, they got their own chapters too. The conflicting energy here is that you've recognized the chapters in your life, and maybe that made you more reserved with the Four of Pentacles. But these people have to exist without, which means outside. Outside energy is the only thing that makes them feel whole. So they're going to come in your life and expect you to make up for years and years, Ten of Pentacles in reverse, of broken relationships, broken family, broken friendships, broken whatever. They gonna come in and slam crash in your life and be like, okay, now you gotta build me up from this. But with the Seven of Pentacles here and the Six of Wands, you just damn near got yourself up out of that by the skin of your damn teeth. How you gonna be automatically so quick to reach back? No, the days of that is over. And you can't allow these broken motherfuckers to come and set up shop in your life, and then now you working overtime. You working overtime on the shit you gotta heal, but you also working overtime to not make these people feel abandonment issues, less than, like you abandon them. You ain't even known them 5+, 3+ years to even for that even to be your responsibility if you wanted to take it on. You cannot allow people to come in and make you tiptoe around your own journey, your own life purpose, just so they don't feel away. Motherfuckers gonna feel away no matter what you do. You could be there Sunday through Tuesday. You take Thursday, Friday, and Saturday away for yourself. All of a sudden, this motherfucker think y'all done fell out. This motherfucker think you ain't loyal. No, that's something within them. Because why you can't take those 4 days away from me to do something that builds you up? You ain't got no motherfucking hobbies. You ain't got no passions, no dreams. Like, you can't allow people to come in your life and put that kind of responsibility on you, because they're going to paint you the villain based off of, and they carry this shit with them. They carry it with them. They carry it. That's why they, Two of Swords and the Two of Cups in reverse, that's why they in and out of relationships all the time, whether it be platonic or romantic. Even if it's jobs, they in and out because they got this weird, unreasonable expectation everywhere they go. You ever been around a motherfucker with expecting energy? That shit feel heavy even if they ain't said what they expect of you. You already pick it up. It ain't no lighthearted, light as a feather energy with them. It's like, damn, I only been on this motherfucker 2 weeks or barely talking to them for 2 weeks, and already you feeling obligated to tell them your whole schedule, your whole life. You feeling obligated to keep up with them so they don't feel like that's too much. And these are motherfuckers that's weak spirits. They out here projecting and trying to get shit done to people just because they didn't get some emotional fulfillment that's really a shadow energy of what they mom or they dad should have did for them. Or they baby dad or they baby mom or whoever. They come in full force at you like, change my mind. And then they gonna put you under unnecessary tests. You can have a laundry list of shit you have to take care of in your own life. They ain't asked about none of that shit. All they focused on is what needs you met, how you played the role that they wrote out for you in their little script in their mind, how you played into whatever test they put you under. They deciding on your fate, whether they gonna do this or that based on the way you passed or didn't pass. You gotta understand these motherfuckers is in this broken two of Swords and Two of Cups energy, lovers in reverse. They don't even know how to relate to themselves. So you think they're going to know how to relate towards you? No. It's going to be a whole situation of projecting and you tiptoeing and trying not to be too busy or elusive or focused on your own life and your own healing. They're going to demonize your punk ass for trying to heal. Star in the upright position with the Tower in reverse. They're going to try to demonize you for healing from shit that they want you to distract them from. See, you looking at it head on. They looking at you like, bitch, you supposed to be a distraction from everything I'm dealing with. How dare you focus on healing the things that I need to be distracted from? That mean you ain't real. That mean you ain't whatever. That's when you know you fucking with a demon. Let's see. You got motherfuckers sitting up right now mad at you because they can't mirror you anymore. They can't project onto you anymore because you so focused with this star and the upright, King of Pentacles, the Empress, Four of Pentacles. You so focused right now on getting better. So motherfuckers is right now sitting around their own little dusty energy and they like, yeah, so-and-so didn't do A, B, and C. That's how I know. That's how they know nothing. Because they ain't even asked you, is there anything you healing from? And you gotta tighten up, HP. Stop thinking it's your responsibility to go in and heal every motherfucking body. That's how you get demons attached to you. I'm speaking from fucking experience. You gotta stop doing that. You can't be that for everybody. Motherfuckers get entitled. They become entitled spirits and greedy spirits and want to harness and harvest your energy only for themselves. And then whatever you doing that's taking your time and attention away from just dealing with they bullshit, they gonna pray against that. But in their mind, thank you, spirit, in their mind, they gonna be thinking like, say for example, you in a relationship and maybe you done vented too much to certain people about y'all little bullshit problems, like not no physical abuse or not no verbal abuse or emotional abuse, just like little bullshit, you know, that you may have just said in passing to someone. They'll go to church or they'll break out their Bible or they'll break out whatever they use for divination and they'll start praying against that relationship on you. Even though you didn't ask them to do that. People will do that in your life without you even knowing, based on whatever they feel like is taking your attention away from them or your time or you being more expressive in that area in your life than the way you are with them. Like, you got to understand, that's why you can't always be asking everybody to pray for you. Because motherfuckers sometimes they're going to pray for you based on their lower aspect of the ego. Based on them needing to have some window of control in your life. And next thing you know, this motherfucker will be harboring resentment when you still make it out of whatever they was supposedly praying on you against or towards or whatever. That's just doing the most. If you gotta go through some shit, go through it with spirit, go through it with God. But 9 times out of 10, you really ain't gotta ask nobody sometimes to pray for you. Because motherfuckers will sometimes pray on you and pray for you for their benefit. That's that Knight of Swords in reverse. Pray against you so some shit can fall apart and come in and be like, see, I saved you. See, I was the one that was right all along. See, and it was all they conspiracy. They was the one that's orchestrated. What Lil Wayne said in that song, thinking I'm affiliated, I'm the one that orchestrated. Yeah, that'll be that kind of motherfucker. And you know, right now, the demons and the trickster spirits is having a blast. They having a blast because everybody's so hyper emotional, hypersensitive, hyper focused, hyper argumentative. Everybody just think it's you got to live in one extreme or the other. So there's no balance there. Everybody think they got to be extremely irate on a soapbox, something, and then other people think they got to be extremely sensitive and never stand up for themselves. Like, that ain't no way to live either way. It's fucking ridiculous right now. So that's why you got to protect your spirit. It's a lot of stuff going on beneath the surface with this moon energy here. Let's clarify this moon energy real quick. Because this moon is paired with the Five of Pentacles. I want to see. Everybody got these little hidden agendas and think nobody don't see it because they used to their charm and their little wicked ways working on everybody. And then these spiritual narcissists out here right now, as soon as you don't fall in line with kissing their ass or blowing smoke up their ass, bowing down to them or joining their cult or doing whatever the hell they feel like you should be doing to prove to them you spiritual, they be the main ones attacking you. All these fake ass spiritual accounts following you and creating fake pages of you and doing all this demonic shit, and people wonder why everybody page is private now, while a lot of spiritual workers is just tucked off and spiritualists ain't ever in everybody's face and shit. That's why. Thank you for the super chat, beloved. I appreciate you. It's too much bullshit going on. Too much. Motherfuckers with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse got generational curses they need to be breaking. But they trying to break other people who trying to break generational curses. But then everybody want to get online and talk about love and like this and this and that and that. And they gonna read you for filth and they gonna fix your life and shit. And they ain't even fixing their own generational curses. They still making the same mistakes. It's just a lot of bullshit going on. It's a lot. That's why if you wise, you stay the fuck away from people. And I'm not talking about don't get out in the world and have opportunities and live your life. I'm talking about in the spiritual realm. Every spiritual account that follow you don't need to follow you. Everybody that want to be in your space don't need to be in your space based off spirituality. Fuck you think the demons is at? Spirituality. And they in a religious world too. Spirit, what's this moon and Five of Pentacles, please? Seven of Pentacles, Six of Cups in reverse. Yeah. See, this is someone, whoever this is, lurking in the shadows with the moon and the Five of Pentacles. This is somebody who feel like they got some emotional knowing of you. But the Six of Cups in reverse, they got nostalgia of who they thought you were. With the Seven of Pentacles, the minute you showed up as who you truly were, they started plotting on your demise with the Five of Pentacles and the moon. See, sometimes you show up as your inner child with motherfuckers, and then when your inner child be like, red flag, we can't trust them, and you shut it down, and you show up as the adult, the caretaker of your inner child, motherfuckers get offended real quick, and then start to try to play some guilt trip on you with the Six of Cups in reverse and the Seven of Pentacles. They'll start to try to plant little seeds in your mind. Like, oh, you should have did this, or I remember this, or blah, 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 and all these things, this, that, and the other. They'll do that. But when you was going through spiritual warfare, ain't none of them motherfuckers show up for you. But I bet you they expected you to show up for them. Of course they did. They'll downplay whatever you working on, Seven of Pentacles and the Six of Cups, whatever shadows you fighting through, whatever spiritual or emotional warfare, whatever it is you going through, they ain't gonna show up when you going through that. They gonna kind of like sarcastically, you know what I'm saying, half-assery. Stay away from them. Stay far from them. Spirit, can we clarify further, please? Temperance in reverse with the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, this is an imbalanced association, imbalanced social networking and shit. And these pentacles keep coming up. In the moon and the Five of Pentacles, these is people around you that you thought you were supposed to team up with. But with the major arcana, the Temperance in reverse, they ain't even all the way together. Okay, the lights is on, but ain't nobody home with the Three of Pentacles and the Temperance in reverse. So you linking up with motherfuckers based on some minor similarity. They got a whole box full of demons in the back of their head, in their subconscious mind. You don't even know that. That's how you unknowingly, especially as a spiritualist, or if you a reader, or you do shit like in the spiritual realm, you got to be careful with that shit. Because you be low-key attracted to people's trauma if you don't build yourself up right. You'll be attracted to people's trauma and think it's your job to help them and to empathize with them, sympathize with them. Next thing you know, your whole life is in an uproar. Just because this motherfucker didn't like with the Seven of Pentacles, you had to break away from that to work on you. That's how you create an enemy out of a demon. Because they'll be feeling like all imbalanced then with the temperance. They already came in imbalanced. You got to spiritually vet people. And that means being discerning and being quiet. You don't always got to be, and see the way they'll get you with the Knight of Swords in reverse, the way these demons will get you and get you linked into them is they'll rush in and try to force a relationship with you real quick, some type of bond or some type of something. They'll try to force that on you real quick. And should you put up any resistance, boom, you demonized. Should you pause midway, like, hold on, something don't feel comfortable. Should you do any of those things, or, you know, love them at a distance but not be mean-spirited to them, they gonna find a way. Okay? They gonna find a way. You got to be careful right now. A lot of people are being harnessed right now. And a lot of that shit is showing. You don't got to believe me. Shit, you don't got to believe me. But Spirit do. We got the High Priestess in the upright position. This is true. I ain't gonna even lie to you. I'm telling you, you got to be careful right now. Queen of Pentacles in reverse is a lot of broken motherfuckers out here. A lot of them. And they hide it under the guise of like sisterhood and feminism and saying everything is toxic masculinity. But the Queen of Pentacles in reverse is toxic femininity that nobody is taking accountability for. And these be the bitches y'all be kikiing with, going on vacations with, and not coming back home. Shit like that. And with the Moon and the Five of Pentacles, this is envy. Okay, this is treacherous envy. This is like the Moon in the Five of Pentacles. This is envy. This is like, damn. This is like somebody seeing you work hard. Seven of Pentacles twice. Seeing you really trying to get your life together. And for some reason, this motherfucker just sit in the background and pray against it. Just like, I really just wish that their life would fall apart so that I can know in some way that we could connect again, that we could trauma bond. Five of Pentacles. Thank you for the super chat, beloved. I appreciate you. They'll say that shit in their heart. With the Moon, this is their desires. This is their secret energy. The Five of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. This could be like your sister, your friend, someone external to you. They'll feel justified in that. See, a prayer is something that somebody believes that should work. This is what they believe should work. You got to be careful. As a High Priestess, unfortunately, you're going to attract a lot of this Moon Five of Pentacles energy. Motherfuckers that just lurk in the shadows, keep tabs on you, try to see shit fall apart in your life. Just because They feel like you think you some seniority or some you got some superiority complex, but you don't. The high priestess in the upright just knows that they're tapped in to source and they need to act accordingly. So your boundaries or your standoff energy is gonna automatically attract shadow energy of motherfuckers that's either broken or want to break you. Unfortunately, you're gonna attract that. They gonna be your close. They gonna be your cutties, your day one. Sometimes with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, they'll be the motherfucker that you could have went to bat for, that you could have fought for, that you could have stood up for, that you could have stood in the face of spiritual warfare with them for, and they'll still be on some wicked ass Five of Pentacles moon shit, wishing on your downfall behind your back when you could have stood in the face of spiritual warfare with this person, whatever they thought they spiritual warfare was. This Queen of Pentacles in reverse, her only spiritual warfare is when a motherfucker don't want her. So you could have been around this person all the time, through every breakup, through every setback, through every emotional need or whatever. You could have always showed up, but it was never enough. This Queen of Pentacles in reverse feels like nothing's never enough. While you giving them something, they focusing on what else you should be giving them after that. So behind the scenes with the moon and the Five of Pentacles, all they feel like is lacking their life, so they won't lack in yours in some aspect. They could be more wealthy than you, because the Queen of Pentacles is wealthy. They could be more wealthy than you, and you could be High Priestess, more spiritually wealthy than them in some aspect, and they could still be praying on your downfall. They just want to see you on your knees. Queen of Pentacles in reverse, they want to see you on your knees, like somebody wants you to grovel for something, or grovel at them, or be in some sense of lack with them. In the moon, they want to like emotionally connect to you through loss and grief. Because that's all they used to with the Six of Cups in reverse. They don't know no other way. Telling you. Let's see. Spirit is saying that somebody real power hungry, like for no reason. They don't feel like they have enough power within, Moon and Five of Pentacles, so they have to like attack other people to feel powerful. Like this person can't just like exist within their own resources. You got the Five of Cups and the Page of Cups. Yeah, somebody is very emotionally immature, and right now they're looking at how their emotionally immature actions have made them feel at a loss. But this person refuses to change with the Five of Cups energy. That's fixed water energy. So this person refuses to change their emotional outlook on things. With the Page of Cups and the Five of Cups here, this person actually indulges in that. That makes them feel good. That makes them feel whole. Like being sad makes this person feel like they living. And they're always willing to offer a cup of their sadness here to somebody else. Five of Cups with the Page of Cups. This is like, hey, come be sad with me. Hey, here, drink a cup of my misery. So I can know it's real. Yeah. Bottom of the deck in the after tarot is the Six of Wands in reverse. See? That's misery loves company. You can't be around that. Let's see. Spirit, let's clarify this, please. Eight of Swords. This is someone that wants you to be in some like mental imprisonment. This is also an energy of someone who's in their own mental imprisonment. Self-limiting thoughts. Self-suffocating thoughts. Like this is someone who stays in that. But you have to be in that mentally if you in that emotionally with the Five of Cups. If your heart is like heavy like that, your mind gonna be heavy like that too with the Eight of Swords. So this is someone that is waiting on somebody to come rescue them from their own thoughts, their own misery. But this person has a blindfold on, and there's somebody trying to, but they ain't willing to see that. So this person could be somebody who has someone around them that can help them, that could help them, but they're choosing to stay in an energy of misery and sorrow as opposed to allowing someone who's showing up like, hey, I got the sword. That means I could cut you free from all of this. And this person like, no. Five of Cups, Page of Cups. How about you join me in this and we could be stuck together? Ain't no helping this person. Yeah. So you have the Page of Wands in the upright position with the Ten of Cups. You have no choice but to go towards your own happiness at this point. At this point, you see this, and your only responsibility at this time is to move forward to your own journey of inner peace and happiness. You can't bring everybody with you. Not this person, because that means you're gonna have to strap them on your back or put them on your shoulders, and they may be heavier than you. And I'm not talking about weight. You know what I'm saying? So you, HP, might be having to make this type of decision in your life. What is this? You have the Two of Cups in the upright position with the Judgment in the upright position. It's time to really make a judgment call on who you give your vulnerability to, your love to, your time to, your attention to. It's time to make a judgment call on that. No more wasted emotions. No more wasted energy. No more void ass connections. No more false starts. It's like you are about to make a judgment call on exactly what it is you're going to be exchanging energy with. Emotion is just energy and motion. So it falls under the same category. You know what I mean? And with the Judgment in the upright and the Two of Cups in the upright, I feel like you are going to make the right decisions. It's just going to take some discipline, Spirit is saying. Yeah, it's going to take some discipline. Chariot in reverse, Ace of Cups in reverse. This is like not allowing your emotions to get the best of you. Somebody does this way too much. It's annoying. With the Chariot in reverse and the Ace of Cups in reverse, this is somebody who always holds themselves back because something hurt their feelings or something ain't making them emotionally fulfilled. So they hold themselves back, major arcana, the Chariot, in big parts of their life due to emotional unfulfillment. I'm gonna be the one to break you the news. If you operate like that, you ain't gonna ever be happy. Ace of Cups in reverse. If every time you don't feel good, you just stop everything, That's crazy because the major arcana, the chariot, that's like life. You can't just stop life every time something don't feel good to you, Ace of Cups in reverse. Like, that's self-defeating. There's motherfuckers moving like that. But they being stuck, stagnant, old, stale spaces. Ace of Cups in reverse, Eight of Cups in reverse. That's stagnant. Also, too, somebody is not giving themselves their heart time to heal and cleanse and reflect before they move on to the next dead end relationship, the next dead end love connection, the next false start with the Ace of Cups in reverse. Maybe you do feel after 3 weeks you in love with somebody, but don't act a fool about that. Don't start like blasting them all over your social media and making everything about that relationship and stuff. That is going to stop something in love for somebody. Somebody is operating out of this energy where it's like, when one love situation stop, they hurry up and rush into another one that's not even matured in that space just to prove that they still lovable. But with the Ace of Cups in reverse and the Chariot in reverse, it just be a false start, and then that person searching outside themselves again. Because to this person, Ace of Cups in reverse, love is a trophy to this person. The Chariot in reverse and the Ace of Cups in reverse, love is a trophy. Chariot in reverse don't even make the race, don't even place in the race, but it looks good on the outside. Somebody got to slow down in love with this shit here. Slow down. Everything don't gotta be the soulmate or the one, or like somebody gotta chill. Okay? Let's clarify this, Spirit. King of Swords in the upright. See, somebody got to start making better decisions when it comes to relationships. High Priestess in reverse. Somebody go against their intuition or just ignore their spirituality altogether as soon as they get in a relationship. Now, when they single, oh, it's all about evolving and God and da-da-da-da. But as soon as they get in a relationship, they're like, oh, fuck spirituality, I'm in a relationship. All I have to do to get in a relationship is be spiritual. That's what I'm going to use it for. Like, so somebody owns some that type of thing. The High Priestess in reverse. And it's Ace of Cups in reverse. But you know, I'm just reading the cards. What's this? Nine of Wands in reverse with the Two of Wands in the upright. Spirit is telling you that, like, the best connections and relationships don't have to be a battle. Don't have to be a fucking fight all the time. It doesn't have to be. You got people out here that think it's supposed to be like that, so they create circumstances within those connections and relationships. Like I said earlier, tests and find a motherfucking trigger and all these little weirdo things because they think, oh, we connected in some way. Let me battle them in this aspect to see, like, it's just too much warped energy out here. And Spirit is trying to tell you right now, HP, you don't need connections that feel like a war or a battle. with the 9 of Wands in reverse, 2 of Wands in the upright. Spirit is like, you no longer need relationships in your life that are trying to always trigger you into submission. Okay? That shit is lame. People manipulating and playing on the wounds you used to have just to try to, like, you know, take you over. That's weirdo ass shit. And you got people out here that feel like that's how relationships supposed to be, and then they get online and be preaching about how everybody the same and this shit and that and the third. Oh, well, all is fair in love and war, Ori. I don't want my relationship and my love to feel like a war. Now, motherfucker, if we in spiritual warfare, we fighting against the oppressive energy, yes. But not together. We not fighting each other. Not to prove nothing. That's crazy. And Spirit is telling you to get out of this energy where you feel like you gotta fight for connections all the time. You gotta always show up in your wounds just so you can connect. Some people are only attracted to your wounds. And then once those wounds heal up, they don't have an access portal to you anymore. They don't have an interest into you anymore. They don't have a connection or a socket to plug into you anymore because the wounds have healed. Esoterically, like poking holes in your auric field just so they could get in some kind of way. Maybe that used to fly. Maybe you had wounds you hadn't healed. And I don't even want to hear it because there's a lot of you who have healed from certain things, and you know this by the way you're not triggered by those things anymore. The way you're not so, you know what I'm saying, bothered by certain things anymore. You know it. You know, so there's less entrance, room, less ways to get in and tie energetic hooks into you. People can tie energetic hooks to you by you being overly emotional about shit. And when I say that, I'm not talking about like crying and acting irrational. I'm talking about like always trying to receive somebody's wounds based on an emotion you feel about it. That allows you to get energetically hooked in too. So you got a responsibility. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's see. What's this, Spirit? Please. Okay. Whew. There has been some conflict around your finances. Okay. But with the 5 of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles and the After Tarot, shit's gonna calm down. Okay, so maybe you feel like in some aspects there's been more money going out than money coming in, and shit is just inflated anyway. So we all going through, you know, some type of time like that. But I feel like maybe you're gonna be able to get some shit together and things might calm down a little bit so you can actually receive instead of just having to put out. But if you do find yourself putting out, it's like something coming back for you. With the 4 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, the 5 of Wands, and the After Tarot, it's like if you do have to pour into something, something's going to replace it. But you just been kind of tired of that shit at the moment. You have the 10 of Wands in reverse with the Devil in reverse. So Stop letting people hold you back from your power. Okay? There, this energy is very oppressive to me. Okay? This is like someone external to you who doesn't even know you, like we talked about earlier, but feels like they have to like oppress you in some kind of way. But with the Ten of Wands in reverse and the Devil in reverse, like you breaking away from this. This is like weird. This is, to me, the energy I'm picking up is like something you shouldn't even have to go through. Okay? With the Strength in reverse and the Eight of Pentacles in the upright. It's like you already working on other things. You're already perfecting and building yourself back up in some other ways. So this energy right here that's trying to just like oppress you or keep you down or something, with the Strength in reverse, Ten of Wands in reverse, and the Devil in reverse, is like unnecessary. It's very unnecessary. Okay? You're getting a gift from God here with the Ace of Wands in the upright position. Like being able to power through this. Ashe, Five of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. So someone has been like with this oppressive energy just really trying to break down your foundation in some kind of way. We saw that with the Moon and the Five of Pentacles. That was the hidden energy for the reading. Like someone really working behind the scenes to break down your foundation in some kind of way due to some envy or covetous energy or demonic energy that they have with the Devil here in reverse and the Ten of Wands in reverse. The Ace of Wands in the upright position with the Five of Pentacles in reverse and the After Tarot. This is like you overcoming this. I'm hearing somebody like getting their second wind. You know, just really being able to empower, being empowered, because we know the aces and the tarot are gifts from God. So this is like God replenishing your energy signature, your energetic space. Five of Pentacles in reverse, so that you don't have to feel so drained and without anymore. So there's like a supercharge going to be coming in for some of you guys in some spaces in your life. And I feel like with the Five of Pentacles in reverse, it's in different areas and wherever you need it. It don't have to be the same area as somebody else. But whatever the case, with the Ten of Wands in reverse and the Devil in reverse, this is a breaking of some type of oppressive, bonded, like binding kind of energy that had been on someone for a while with the Strength in reverse. Okay. Yeah, it definitely has something to do with someone's finances with the Five of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. But with the Four of Pentacles, I feel like you kind of tightened your belt in some kind of way. And now there's going to be some type of overflow that's going to allow you to kind of like loosen it a bit with the Five of Pentacles in reverse and the Ace of Wands. Let's see. Okay, we're not even going to stay on this person too long. Court card energy, Queen of Pentacles in reverse, Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Someone's like emotions is affecting their stability, or someone's emotions are affecting your stability. Like someone is very emotionally attached to if you can succeed or not, if you could be self-sufficient or not, if you can just stand on your own. Like someone with the Queen of Cups in reverse is very emotionally fucking disturbed. And with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, they want to disturb you as well and whatever it is that you have built up. This is repetitive energy, but I feel like for some of you, maybe it's coming in waves or some shit, but it's like someone's emotional instability is creating a very unhealthy foundation for them and anybody else around them, or anybody that they are feeling tied to. The Nine of Pentacles in the upright is self-sufficient, firm, standing in their own shit, their own power. But this in reverse, paired with the Queen of Cups in reverse, this is somebody that, I'm telling you, if they don't feel good about something, they want to destroy everything around him. Oh, this don't make me feel good. This hurt my feelings. I'm about to destroy everybody's things. Everybody's stability is out the window if I'm not feeling emotionally fulfilled. And that's fucked up. Because I feel like it don't even have to be that way. This person real nosy too. Real nosy. Bottom of the after tarot is the Fool in reverse. So like, yeah, if they not gonna make it, can't nobody make it. Fool in reverse. If I'm not doing something different, neither are you. This person is very controlling, emotionally controlling. Queen of Cups in reverse will pull a guilt trip on you so quick with tears that dry up in a second, paired with it. Moon Five of Pentacles is the one that's working behind you, behind the scenes. This Queen of Pentacles in reverse and this Queen of Cups. These are the ones that's working against you behind the scenes. When they can't do it physically, they gonna pull in this Queen of Cups in reverse energy. They gonna do some emotional shit. They're gonna like, this would be like a motherfucker that'll cry while they violating you. Pretend, oh, this is disrupting my, like this person really emotionally manipulative. They'll try to come between whatever it is that you love and you're doing just because it makes them uncomfortable. Let's clarify this Queen of Cups in reverse, please, Spirit. Empress, yeah, this Queen of Cups in reverse is very threatened. They feel like you are exalted or some kind of way. They real bitter. This Queen of Cups in reverse, real emotionally bitter. It's different than the Queen of Swords in reverse. It's different than the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. This some shit that has the possibility to get out of hand. This is somebody who act on irrational emotions all the time. And if they feel like you are looking like the Empress and they not, Four of Swords in reverse, they real restless about it. Their mind ain't all the way together about it. I don't know. It's not their business, but that's what they're focused on. Their feelings are hurt. Empress is growth, blossoming. So their feelings are hurt because you've grown. It's some kind of love for yourself. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Even if you don't got all the money and the bells and whistles to show for it, there's still been some type of growth and evolution in your life with the Judgment in the upright and the Empress in the upright here. There's been some type of evolution in your life to where maybe you were downtrodden financially. You had some hard times and that person thought that was going to break you. Nine of Pentacles in reverse, but it didn't. You just bounced back as the Empress with the Judgment in the upright and found a different way to recreate yourself, to grow yourself, to still heal and be full, self-full, no matter what the enemy, Moon and Five of Pentacles, thought they was taking away from you. So y'all got some hidden enemies and some public enemies. Let's see. Lovers in reverse again. Yeah. So this energy is cut off with the Lovers in reverse and the Four of Cups in reverse. This energy is cut off. It's drained already. It's emotionally played out. You don't have no fucks to give for this type of energy. If anybody comes in even smelling like this energy, I feel like y'all gonna immediately cut it short. Because you have allowed that type of shit to happen too much in your life. I feel like people abused your emotions in some kind of way. They abused your emotional intelligence and you fucked around and allowed it, trying to prove to yourself that you were strong enough to withstand bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And even if a motherfucker ain't on no spiritual shit 24/7 or they don't read tarot all the time, motherfuckers be reading you. They be reading you. They be picking up on your energy signature, picking up on your vulnerabilities, picking up on all the times you broke your boundaries for them, picking up on all the times you shrunk yourself to make them feel more comfortable around you. They be reading all of that shit. Don't ever get it twisted. They be reading into all of that. And they sizing you up just to figure out what next thing they could make you second guess or doubt, or what boundary they could get you to lower. You know what I mean? That's why you can't be too welcoming. You can't be too welcoming. You gotta always have healthy boundaries up. And motherfucker gotta earn space in your life. Just because y'all got the same shirt don't mean y'all besties. And now they get to sleep at your house and be all in your esoteric pantry. No. And somebody been getting readings on your ass. That's why I'm picking up on it. Right. You got embolic and water cleansing. Let's read this. I'm telling you, for the next 6 months, or just like, I don't know, I just feel like for a lot of you guys, you're going to be doing a lot of cleansing and replenishing work. You have to. There's something going on, gang. There's something going on. And, it's bigger than some bitter bitch sitting behind the scenes and doing shit. It's bigger than that. Now, that's a part of it because, you know, millions. But it's something on a grand scale that's taking place. And it's in the ethers. I can feel it. So you're going to have to be really on top of your shit at this point. All right, this card says, you are empathetic. Your sensitivity is a gift. Protect it well. You are experiencing new psychic awareness. Vivid dreams are linked with emotion to be kept in check, okay? Drink more water. Spend more time by the sea. Stop trying to go against the natural flow. Yeah. Yep. It said emotions to keep in check. Don't be that Queen of Cups in reverse. You fuck around and make grave decisions. Grave, like the grave. You'll make grave decisions being that Queen of Cups in reverse. Okay? This is a time to keep your emotions in check. Now, as far as the vivid dreams, you want to make sure the space is clear before you even rest your head. And speaking of head, for the tarot readers out here, You need to be protecting your crown while you reading cards for people and for yourself. You need to be doing a head wash as well, a sweetening one. You don't want to put bitter wash on your head. But a lot of you guys, protect your head while you out here reading for motherfuckers, because it's a lot of motherfuckers just looking for someone to pass that demon on to. And it's priceless to them to be able to do that. And who better than someone that's empathetic? It says you are very empathetic. Your sensitivity is a gift. Protect it well. That's why I was telling y'all earlier. You don't have to be out here thinking it's your purpose to just heal everybody that come and knocking. No, you'll pick up demonic shit and it'll take you a long time to get that shit up off you. It'll take you a while to get that shit up off you. Because motherfuckers is looking to get it up off of them. Like the movie Fallen that we've been talking about for like 6 years. That shit is real too. So don't be thinking, oh, to prove some spiritual aspect that you got to be accessible to everyone. You know, it was a time in my journey where I was always trying to be accessible. When people would just DM me, I need to read, and I would drop everything, read for them, talk to them, whatever. Hours and hours and hours a day for fucking $20 and $25, and it went to $40 and it went to $45. That shit was draining. And then when I couldn't do that no more, because I'm in school and I'm working and I'm doing my life, motherfuckers start to get real weird and wicked with me when I couldn't just drop everything and answer their shit and talk to them for 2-3 hours for $25 and shit. Then when I started putting all my worth and my gifts, a lot of them motherfuckers turned to demons. And I had to learn the hard way that you don't connect. You don't allow energetic hooks into you based on emotions. Okay? So that's why this card is saying keep your emotions in check. And I tell you guys about experiences I've had, so you don't think I'm just sitting up here talking about my ass. Because I ain't going to talk to you about no shit I don't know. That's not what I'm supposed to do. It ain't your responsibility to be empathic with everybody. Your sensitivity is a gift. Treat it as such. That's why they call gifts. That sensitivity is like you can just pick up on energies. You just know when some shit ain't right, whether it's clairaudient, clairsentient, clairvoyant, whatever. You can just pick up on stuff. Treat your sensitivities as a gift. Don't be no weak ass empath out here complaining about everybody projecting on you and you ain't even putting up no empathic boundaries or protection. Empathic people have to have a calm, clean home, good energy. You have to have that shit cleared out because energies be attracted to you, whether they be good or bad. And that's all up to motherfucking perspective. But you can't be no empath out here talking about I only attract narcissists. Narcissists go wherever they want to go. Whoever gonna play around with them. They meet they maker when they meet another narcissist, and then they both be shook. So don't be no resting place for that. Don't. Because the demonic spirit is a narcissistic spirit. Motherfuckers to destroy your whole life. Then tell you did it. Because you reacted to them destroying your whole life. Motherfuckers is crazy. I don't fall in line with that shit. Now is not the time. And if you're not careful and you only validate with victimhood, you'll become the former victim turned narcissist, your damn self. And then it'll get weird because it'll be like anybody that don't go with my victimhood, I'm gonna be they narcissist. So now I got power. Now I'm no longer the victim. I'm the one victimizing motherfuckers. Sometimes people who don't do the healing work and just keep bouncing around, that's how they be coming off. So, you know, you got to be careful. And with this water and this cleansing, you got to get that shit up off you. Because somebody could be sending that shit to you. Let's see what this embolic energy is. Awakening. This is a time of new growth, a good time to purify your thoughts, actions, and diet. This is a great time to seed fresh ideas, become in tune with your body's cycles, dream big, draw on your maiden aspect of the triple goddess. Wake up. Yeah, this is a time to step out. This is like that Empress energy. Show your growth. You know what I'm saying? But definitely cleanse your home first. Like, do the whole spiritual cleansing of your home. Then after that, do your bath. But this is going to be a time of great cleansing, great awakening. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of stuff going on right now, gang. A lot. Okay? They trying to alleviate banks, cash. Now at Whole Foods, they got this thing where you can hover your hand over something, attach it to your bank card, and pay for your groceries with your hand. I'm telling you, it's getting crazy. And then they making this lab created meat. And I'm not talking about vegan meat. I'm not talking about that. They created something else. Creating something else. And you see these chicken farms on fire and shit. Farmers being bought out. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of shit going on in Monsanto. That movement started it all. And there was a lot of people voting against Monsanto. And a lot of people just kind of like thought it would die out and it would go by the wayside. But then it got bought into by all these billionaires that's already pushing like other things. So, you know what I'm saying? We got a lot of shit that we ain't even got time to be focused on. But it is a lot going on, you know? And I think where it gets fucked up at is when it starts to encroach on like our livelihood, you know, our health and things like that, and our self-sustainability. And you dealing with all these weak spirits that want to be fighting over trivial things and not going against the real issue is petty. I'll be right back. back. Alright, let's move on, gang. We about 2 hours in, I think. Probably not. You might like shout out again to everybody in the chat, all my moderators, everybody for commenting, liking the video, all the super chats. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys too. Y'all know that. Alright, y'all got my bone balance coming out in the upright position. Yeah. Let's get it. Let's read this. Alright. This card says, reflect upon the past. Upset or unhappiness is caused by an imbalance in your life. Eliminate anything, anyone who upsets the equilibrium. Embrace and get to fully know your shadow side. Hold on to the only lessons from past hurts. Seize the fruits of your labor. That 7 of Pentacles, that sun, that star in the upright, healing from the past. Like, let all that shit go. Some people right now, and they ain't gonna admit it, and they gonna be mad when I say this. The only reason they ain't moving forward in life is because they holding on to imbalances from the past. That and they feel like in their heart, I'm telling you, in their heart, they feel like as long as I hold on to this, I'm living, I'm breathing. Because it represents a part of them where they felt alive or something. Spirit is like, yo, let go of that so you can call in balance. Eliminate anything or anyone who upsets the equilibrium. That's what y'all doing right now, HP. Embrace and get to fully know your shadow side, that moon energy. You got to know your shadow to know how you can even be of light to anybody. I'm real skeptical of a motherfucker that don't know their own shadow. How you gonna tell me how to heal? And when you on some generational curse breaking shit, some shadow work shit, you are like thirsting for a deeper level of knowledge. You are like thirsting to hear something that's gonna awaken something in you. You don't really want surface level. You like, no, there's got to be something deeper. There's got, like, you are in search. You know what I'm saying? So if a motherfucker is afraid of the shadow, that means they're afraid of their own shadow tiptoeing through their own house. They afraid when they alone. They afraid when they amongst others. Fuck that. Show me the shamans. Show me the ones that know what a shadow look like and how to heal it. Not a motherfucker that's going to spiritual bypass it because they afraid it's going to upset the mood. When I listen to teachers and readers, I'm looking for the ones that's up on their occultic knowledge. I'm looking for the ones that ain't afraid to cast things out by speaking against them, because quiet is kept. When you act afraid to speak about certain things, that shit keep it alive in you. One of the tactics the demons use and the enemy and the agents is constricting your throat chakra to the point where maybe you don't speak your truth. You don't talk about shit that happened to you. You afraid to pray out loud. You afraid to say your favorite psalm out loud. You afraid to speak over your own, all your over tool, like whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's how it be. And the spiritual narcissist is always lurking in the shadows to make sure you don't expose their dirty deeds. So they always working on your throat chakra. or your crown chakra. They're always working in that area to keep you in a brain fog so you can't say what happened. Like, they always lurking because they're afraid of exposure. But at the same time, devil in reverse, it's their guilty pleasure to be exposed. Even if you don't say their name and you say something that they know they did to you, they get off on that. That's why they say it's easier to just ignore the narcissist so that they don't get no supply from you. Because if you call them out, they get off. If you don't call them out but say something, and they always watching, if you say something that they think attributes to them, they get off too. So they'll keep doing things to trigger some type of reaction from you. You know what I mean? I definitely feel like that's what they doing. Okay. This motherfucker so sick, they don't even want you to have a familiar. They don't want you to have a pet, a child, a family member, a friend. The spiritual narcissist wants to just like control you, isolate you so that you are only of use to when they need supply from you. Spiritual, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Alright, let's see. We almost done, gang. Spiritual narcissist is a motherfucker that'll be your friend or your companion or your associate or acquaintance, and grown ass motherfuckers need to know the difference between those things. They'll plant themselves in your life, like I told you, and determine it's their job to spiritually humble you or to spiritually dominate you or to keep you in some type of unhealthy bind with them. They'll do it. They will fucking do it. And they'll be sitting at home pulling cards on your ass, trying to see what's going on in your life so they can intercept. They'll be doing that shit. Oh, they don't even read tarot. Oh, you think that? Yes, they do. They just don't read for you. They reading on your ass. So, of course, they... Come on now. They read your horoscope, everything. These motherfuckers know no boundaries. Fortuitous fortune cookie. Let's read this. With the scrying mirror projection in reverse. Alright, this card says, don't let anyone push you off your chosen path. You have an important... Oh, wait, I'm on the wrong page. Hold on, gang. My bad. But shit, still, do that too. Shit didn't come up for no reason. Alright, because this fortune cookie came up in reverse, so still, like, yeah. Anyway, surprise is on its way. A big win is at your fingertips. You have the Midas touch right now. A chance meeting answers questions. A great offer will be made. Notice synchronistic occurrences. Help is at hand. This is your lucky break. And with this scrying mirror in reverse, what I was meaning to say, it's like Somebody has been paying way too much attention to your fortune. I'm telling you, way too much attention for your fortune. I'm telling you, they want to know when something good is happening to you. Especially, this is for my high priest and my high priestess, because I feel like it's happening both ways. Like somebody really sits up and divinates on you to figure out what's going on. But with the scrying mirror in reverse, I don't feel like they getting the right answers, or they getting like small answers. Let's read this. This card says projection. Be careful what you wish for. You must learn to love yourself before you can truly love another. An unhealthy behavior or obsession does not serve you. Dig deeper to uncover the truth. Someone is projecting their doubts and fears onto you. Yeah. Somebody praying for you, but with their doubts and fears in mind. And HP, your ass better not be out here wasting your energy on none of this shit. You better not be out here wasting your energy praying against others and trying to disrupt others. You know, like, but that's some false priestess shit. My gang already know where their energy supposed to be going towards. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, somebody is definitely projecting onto you right now. And then the fickle card comes out. This is somebody that's real fickle with you too. They fickle with you with the mastery card. They fickle with you because they trying to like create some situation where if they fickle with you, it's gonna always keep you like pondering and chasing their approval, or chasing their emotion, or chasing their acceptance, or chasing their communication. Someone is being fickle with you purposefully to try to master you and break you because the scrying is not working. So someone wants to kind of like embed themselves in your mind so that every time you think of doing something, you'll think of how they'll feel about it. Like if you about to start a business, they want you to think about how they would feel about it if you did it. If you about to do your hair or do something in your life different, they want you to be like afraid to like take chances on your life, that you will always feel like, well, if I do this, what will they do? If I do this, how will they feel? If I do this, what will they project onto me? Like somebody wants to keep you in some type of weird ass emotional, spiritual, mental cycle to where you keep second guessing yourself all the fucking time. So somebody just trying to like spiritual gaslight you. You know what I'm saying? Like always making you second guess your reality or what your purpose is or some shit like that. Like somebody on that type of time with you. But the scrying is in reverse. So it's like it's not working like they would hope it would. But this person is relentless with the master energy and the fickle. It's like they'll stop. Then when you get too happy, they'll start again. Then when they feel like they overcame you, they'll stop. Then when they mad about something in their life, they gonna start again. Like this person got a weird ass perception of that everything that happens bad in their life is about you. Or something you didn't give them. And since they have some unresolved emotional patterns, they just like going in some type of weird ass cycle with themselves. They driving themselves fucking crazy. And trying to drive you crazy in the process. Don't be a passenger to this shit. With the MasterCard in the upright, it's time for you to master your crown chakra. You know what I'm saying? Don't be out here fucking doing 5-10 readings a day, not covering your head, not replenishing yourself, and then fuck around and be like, oh, I'm spiritually drained and da-da-da-da-da. No. Protect yourself. There's a lot of projection going on. All right, this card says, you are a gifted medium. Don't be afraid of your natural connection with spirit. Listen to your calling. Time for self-realization. Practice transcendental meditation. You have a natural sixth sense. Time to trust. Yeah. So all money ain't good money, all energy ain't good energy, and all spirits ain't good spirits. And a lot of you guys, if you doing a lot of spiritual work and you, not even if you just working for others, or you don't even have to be no fucking tarot reader or nothing like that. But if you doing a lot of spiritual work in your home, lighting a lot of candles, summoning this entity, this spirit, this whatever, to do stuff in your life and stuff, you need to be clearing out your space. You need to be really tapped in. You don't need to let every spirit in. Okay? It's time to like really get serious about some shit. You know? This ain't no fucking game. And a lot of people just think it's a game because it's so trendy, but I don't give a fuck if you doing 2 readings a day. Protect your crown chakra. Wrap your head up. Close out the energy after and before. Like all that shit. Like you gotta do those things. There's a lot of trickster spirits sinking in right now. They getting in the cracks and they causing chaos and havoc in people's lives. Then you got these weak spirits that sending that shit. It's not just all fucking hunky dory right now. It really never was. But they tricked you. The trickster spirits tricked you by making it trendy. That's how the trickster spirits got you. By making this shit trendy. And making this shit seem all powerful and glamorous and shit. But the fuck it ain't. It's real out here. You know what I'm saying? If you fucking around motherfuckers who don't take it serious and they just telling you what the fuck you want to hear and not wanting to upset you, what the fuck you paying people for? Whether you giving donations, buying a reading, or paying fucking attention. Paying attention is currency still. Your ass needs some deeper knowledge right now. You need something strong right now. You know what I mean? And a lot of people ain't gonna be able to give you that. You know, because a lot of readers got tired of exposing themselves to ungrateful energies, and then they stopped wanting to carry energies for people. That's why you see a lot of readers just like leaving, taking a break, as they should, respectfully. You know, it take a fucking lot sometimes. So shit is changing. Shit is changing. And the only thing that's getting traction or is acceptable right now is lies and sugarcoating shit. They done started gearing society towards, if you trigger me, you evil. Then a motherfucker will revisit that same trigger years later and be like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Like, they trying to make society weak. Weak-spirited, weak-minded. And a lot of people are falling into that. And they getting complacent. They getting complacent. They get more attention about complaining than they do about changing. And so it's a lot of people who are on that frequency right now. You guys got the Nautilus Princess. Powerful personal growth. Number 41, which breaks down to the 5. And It takes a lot of acceptance of change to even step into personal growth. You got to take accountability. You got to look at yourself in a different aspect. Not always trying to be no fucking asshole. Like, well, that's just the way I am. I'm going to be like that. And then if I got to be alone all my life and never have no friends, never have no success, then I'll just be like that. Like, that shit ain't happy. Maybe for some people. But that's a miserable ass fucking existence. Like, I'm just not going to ever grow. And motherfuckers don't accept me for being mean-spirited and bitter and afraid of change, and they don't get to be around me. Well, then guess what? You don't get to be around other motherfuckers either. Because other people are trying to change and heal and grow, and they want to experience new things. Tower in reverse, judgment in the upright. People are tired of experiencing the same things. And the only way motherfuckers can stop experiencing the same things is if they grow and change. Powerful personal growth. That's the only way. Or you're just going to keep experiencing the same things. And then everybody that come into your life is a villain of the shit you won't change. The shit you won't grow from. Then you can't look up and blame nobody but yourself. But let's read this. Yeah, this shit long. All right. You may be very gentle, appeasing, and a timid soul who is facing a challenge. You are being asked by the universe to step up into a more senior and conspicuous role. And you are concerned about whether you can be powerful and still be a good person. The pearls are here. The pearls here signify that you must act from a pure place and from a natural place, and treat this quest as a sacred task. The Nautilus says you will grow in ways that are perfect and perfectly proportioned, just as the Nautilus is. And this is a natural result for you. Expect to grow more over time. This is a time of spiritual and emotional transformation, which could come to you via a friend who is older or more experienced. She will share her skills and some of her secrets with you. You could be about to experience a deeper friendship, meet a teacher who really opens your mind to a new realm of discovery, or find a trainer who can coach you in such a way that your potential blooms strong and fast. You may be about to get an after-school job that pays good money, and you'll be asked to step up and deal with the new abundance in healthy ways. There will be responsibility and rapid growth. Dignity and truth and wisdom are your best guides. It's now time to take yourself and your potential seriously. Boom. Yep. All of that. All of that. So yeah, gang. It's time for a new perspective. You know what I'm saying? Keep your spiritual integrity about you. I know it seems on the surface that taking away people's free will and projecting and harming people seem like the fastest way to get something and da 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 da, but no. You know, you are stepping into new ways of existing. You know what I mean? All right, your last card, gang, is number 22. Voodoo in blue, back off. Let's read this. All right. This card says, someone to back off and give you space. You are not liking them. You are not welcoming them. And you need to be very clear and straight about that. Despite your desires to be a loving and lovely person, detach from whatever it is that's giving you so much, well, grief. By asking whatever and whoever it is that is irritating you, draining you, or pushing your buttons to leave you be for the moment. Be respectful and kind, yet cool at first. But if good intentions are mistaken for new invitation, be very clear and say away. Stop being so nice that you send very mixed messages. It's banishing time. Now, what really struck out to me is this card is blue, voodoo and blue. Blue, lapis lazuli, which rules the throat chakra, right? You guys, like I said, these entities or influences that are coming to you or projections are really trying to quiet your throat chakra. They don't want you to speak up against them. They are afraid of being exposed. They are afraid of what you know. The blue dons her crown, her hair too. So that's the crown chakra energy too. Like what you know is what you should speak. Somebody feels like you know some things about them. Look in this girl's arm. She's holding like a voodoo doll basically. So someone is trying to constrict your throat chakra, trying to keep you from speaking about your life, about things that have happened to you, about the things that they have done to you, projected onto you, magically done to you with the voodoo and blue. This card is number 22, which breaks down to the 4. So this person feels like if they restrict your throat chakra, they will keep your foundation weak. So this person really wants to weaken your foundation by keeping you from speaking up for yourself. We know that a lot of the times we don't get victory in certain situations until we speak up, until we say our story, our portion. Now, for some of you guys, you don't really give a fuck about speaking your story because you already know what you've done to make shit balance out. But for some of you guys, your voice has been restricted for too long. It's definitely time for you to speak up. You need to be able to back this energy away, and it's going to feel fearful for some of you here and maybe even uncomfortable. But you have to stop being so nice that you send mixed messages, which just means like a motherfucker cross your boundaries or try to put you in an compromising situation, and you don't say nothing about it because maybe you feel like this person has been there for you or been around or whatever the case, or you just feel fear and speaking up against it. Some of you guys, starting from young, have been, your voice has been stifled. You've never been able to voice your true feelings when things have made you uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? It's like an energy of motherfuckers being all cool when you comfortable and jovial, but when you speak of your uncomfortability, situations that others have put you in, with this card saying it's time for people to back off. Like these are people who will keep you in compromising situations to stifle you because they're afraid of your growth in some way, and it has nothing to do with you. Like I told you, sometimes people are just in a certain space and you don't see it, but they will keep you stifled in that area in your own life, and you'll notice it by when you get around a motherfucker. You can't laugh, you can't dance, you can't sing, you can't cook certain shit, you can't be your genuine self around these people, not because you don't want to, but because they have this overbearing energy that they place on you, bridled with unreasonable expectations and unwarranted judgment. So that stifles you in some aspect, keeps you from voicing your opinion due to this invisible punk ass cancel culture, or all these things that society are adhering to right now, and even in your interpersonal relationships. you know So it's time to speak up. It's time to fight back. It's time to say your piece. Don't be afraid to speak yourself. Because if people wanted to be spoke about better, they would have behaved themselves better in your motherfucking life. And I'm not saying behave because I ain't nobody goddamn mama or nobody fucking auntie. But I'm saying behave when you allow a motherfucker to come in your life and take up space in your life, occupy space in your life, you decide you want to share with people, be vulnerable with them. That doesn't mean they have a right to wreak havoc in your life. And some people who are weak spirits got it fucked up. They think whether it be virtually or physically, if they in your life in some type of way, they have a right to wreak havoc and to impose unreasonable expectations and responsibilities and roles and shit on you. And based on some of y'all upbringing or your own issues, you've allowed these types of energies to live within you too long or amongst you too long, to the point where you probably grown, live by yourself, got your own shit, you tiptoeing around your own shit based on projections from others. That's when you know you really under somebody weak ass spiritual attack. All right, gang. That was your message to the High Priestess. I love you guys so much. Thanks to everybody who's booked with me, subscribed, purchased anything from my websites. Just all the love. I appreciate you guys. Take good care of yourselves and others if you can. All right, gang. Sending you love, peace, and balance.